Peter Obi once again is trending. Well, apart from going to the court trying to retrieve his mandate, according to him, he said he won the election. He even cried on TV. And we heard the voice note that he said it is not his own, it is not this, where he was saying, yes, daddy, yes, daddy. He did all he could do. But somehow, the reach of Bola Ahmed Tinubu was much higher than his own. The sacrifice of Bola Ahmed Tinubu was much higher than his own. And talking about sacrifice, well, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, said that he was never directly or indirectly involved with the National Democratic Coalition (NADECO) struggle of the June 12, 1993 annulment of the presidential election, which produced late Chief MKO Abiola as the winner. In a statement issued by the head of Obidati Media, they said something that a lot of people said, oh, like seriously? So you wanted to reap where you have not sown. When Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, Emi lo kan, it is my turn, some did not know or understand why history has been taken away from Nigeria, curriculum. People are very weak when it comes to proper thinking. You see, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was also part of the people who can say, I fought for the democracy that a lot of people are enjoying now. He was part of the people. Bola Ahmed Tinubu ran out of Nigeria on exile with the professor Wole Soyinka. Both of them were together in that struggle. But Wole Soyinka said something. He said, whilst they were on this struggle, there was no money. And the people you are fighting have state money. Meaning they have the Federal Reserve, they have CBN, they are in charge, they have money. They can do and undo. This was what prompted Bola Ahmed Tinubu into trying to get more money, to fight, to push for what he wants. Now, there is a problem with this, and it is always a problem with many revolutionaries or activists. If you are not careful, if you do not reflect, you will become like that or those people that you are trying to fight. Same is what happened in Zimbabwe, where Robert Mugabe became a tyrant. He will not leave office if not that he was pushed out and he died. He wanted to die there. Robert Mugabe. These are the examples, and there are many more. Well, according to Peter Obi, he said, I was not part of regaining democracy or fighting for democracy in Nigeria. I'm going to read this short statement. He said, while he supported and voted for the late Chief MKO Abiola in 1993, soon after the election, he relocated to the United Kingdom with his family, where he ran a decent, successful business that received encouragement and support from credible finance institutions all over the world because of the integrity and reputation he put in it. As of 1993, Peter Obi was not a politician, but he came to admire and vote for Abiola through late former Senate President Dr. Chuba Okadebo, whom he was his fan and admirer. Even while at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Obi was not into politics as he was more associated as a student entrepreneur. According to the statement, before becoming the Anambra governor, Obi never worked or held any government position, adding that he never worked in Nigerian Port Authority, and that the closest he came to late General Sani Abacha's government was when Obi petitioned on port inefficiency and congestion made his colleagues in business draft him into the special committee on port reform that lasted for just 3 months. Obi, according to this, never in any way participated in anything like fighting for democracy. So, Emi lo kan meant I deserve this seat because I have also done what? I have also sacrificed a lot. Now, there are a lot of things said about Bola Ahmed Tinubu that, prior to this, they said he was a businessman. What kind of businessman he was, I don't know. What kind, I don't know. What he does, I don't know. But he did what he could do in life and eventually came back again because he was a senator. That's why some people still mistakenly call him Senator Bola Tinubu, as if that is not monarchy, doesn't stay forever. Anyway, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying Miloko because he feels that he has done a lot, and that Peter Obi, apart from people hating on him, hating on Tinubu, hating on him, and people trying to embrace Peter Obi, is saying that no, I have done a lot and I think I deserve that seat. I have suffered too. Give me the seat. What has Peter Obi done? Is he the only one that can say he's a man of integrity? Well, all of these things are debatable. Now, let's go to the comments, because whatever we say, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already the president of Nigeria. Even if he dies on that seat, Peter Obi cannot get in there. The vice president, and follow, if the vice president even dies on the seat before the elapse of the 4 years, Senate president will take over. Isn't how it is? So Peter Obi going to the court, well, I don't know if that will see the light of the day. Let us be very factual. Although the matter is still there, they can keep on and on about it. I don't know. It's possible that Peter Obi might win in the court. Now, people are saying, so Peter Obi, you are claiming that you voted. It is impossible. You can never have voted for MKO because Igbos hate Yoruba. I don't think everyone thinks in that pathway. Not everyone will hate for one reason or the other. It depends. Peter Obi could have voted for him, but he said, immediately I voted, I disappeared, I left, I went to the UK in case Nigeria want to explode. Let me and my family not be there. Now Peter Obi is back. Same way Peter Obi became governor. He said he had never been in any political, sphere. He has never been in the space, nothing. He just did what he did. And now he just wants to be president. People said, how dare you? What makes you think? Who are you? Do you have 3 heads? How can you jump those who have sacrificed and done their own bit? It is not possible. You can't. Or you think you are the only blessed person in this world? You were on your own. Nothing in politics. Nothing. You just jumped. Well, what I would say is this. There's always a first time for everyone. And everyone's journey in life or pathway is not the same. It's possible for you not to have been involved in politics and something brings you in there and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It is possible. Very much possible. So, some are saying that he wants to reap in what others suffered for. If MK Abiola, who was a businessman, died, and you were never a voice then, you disappeared minding your business, they say you should continue being a businessman rather than trying to be president of Nigeria and crying and saying that he won the election, Well, I don't know who won or who did not win. What we know is that INEC declared somebody, and that person is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the president of Nigeria right now. A lot of people have started saying things differently now. Back then, people were saying a lot of very favorable things towards Peter Obi. But what I'm seeing on social media now, I'm not saying everybody is going to be opposite or against Peter Obi. But what I'm seeing on social media now is that a lot of people are now beginning to say, Peter Obi, you did not you contributed to the murder of democracy. That Babangida recruited Otto Ezeribe, who did this and that. Well, that is Otto Ezeribe, not him. They said, how then do you want to become president? Do you know how Tinubu and some other people sacrifice themselves under Nadeko for democracy? You were never involved in the struggle, yet you are fighting to become president. How is this possible? They say you were fitting fat, enjoying yourself, and you think that you were one of Abacha's boys for 3 months. You made what you could make, and you are now saying that you want to be president. Well, none of them are free or clean of allegation on allegations. One person might be upright, do the things well, do things right. We don't know. It's just what they say. It's just what they say. That's it. We don't know. We don't know who did or who did not. But it could be that Peter Obi is a decent man. I don't want to say unblemished man, because nobody is holy. Peter Obi also has 1 or 2 things that you can point to. Yes, it does. He has it. That is why he hid his money under a different name abroad. If not for the hacking that produced names, Peter Obi will continue saying, I have no account. I only have one HSBC account in the UK. And in Nigeria, I have not researched. If not that secrets were blown out, Peter Obi did not pay tax. Peter Obi hid money. That is the truth. That is the reality of it. If someone is hiding money, hiding, you know what it is. If you are hiding, it means you have something to hide. End of story. Now, about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, well, about those who fought for democracy, what can we say about them now? That is the bone of contention. We cannot rely on what you have done before. We want to know who you are now, because you could or might have turned into a rogue. That is what people want to know. What are your thoughts as regards this one? What do you think about Peter Obi coming in without having any drop of influence positively in what we call democracy or Nigeria, apart from saying I served as president, as governor of Anambra State, and also 3 months as part of Port Authority Committee? Is that enough for him to be president of Nigeria? Drop your comment, like and share, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.